Time now for the morning rush. We start with Kristen Curry.
Good morning. No rain, no snow, no clouds out there today. Just plain old sunshine for our Friday. But tomorrow it's a different story. Increasing cloud cover over the western half of the state. This is all ahead of our next big weather maker that does look to bring rain and snow to our forecast on Sunday. Cooler temperatures nearly statewide by weekend's end. Crystal?
All right, thanks so much, Kristen. As you get ready to head out the door, we are following the day's top local stories. We start with Fernanda Lopez live in the Newsplex.
New details in the Mark Redwine case, accused of killing his 13-year-old son Dylan during a court-ordered visit in southern Colorado in 2012. His attorneys asked the judge in court yesterday for more time. They want to look over the thousands of police reports and documents in the case. That's according to the Durango Herald. A grand jury indicted Mark Redwine earlier this year on charges of second-degree murder and child abuse resulting in death. When Redwine is expected to be in court next, and how long he could face in prison if convicted, coming up in the 5 Facts. Crystal.
Happening right now, the GOP wants to unveil its bill today, hoping to vote on it as early as next week. We're talking about tax reform. However, Florida Senator Marco Rubio is threatening to vote no unless the final deal includes an expanded child tax credit. Republicans have a slim margin for passing along party lines. Now missing from the compromise bill is a provision that would have allowed churches to endorse political candidates and still retain a tax-free status. This morning, the man accused of pointing a gun at police is waking up behind bars. He's now facing aggravated assault charges. Police were called to the Outback Steakhouse near Jefferson Wednesday night. They say 59-year-old Leonard Floyd was threatening employees with a machete and a gun. Police say Floyd pointed that gun at an officer, telling him to drop his weapons. On to news happening today. Investigators in Portales are still not sure if a burning body found in a car is the result of foul play. They hope by this afternoon OMI will be able to reveal more information. The Eastern New Mexico News reports the body found Tuesday night west of town was discovered after Portales firefighters put out the car fire. An update to a story we brought to you yesterday morning. The last of 3 Albuquerque teens convicted of killing 2 homeless men will serve the next 20 years behind bars. Gilbert Tafoya was 15 when he and 2 friends ambushed Ellison Gorman and Key Thompson in a vacant lot on Central, then beat the 2 men to death with cinder blocks and poles. The other teens have already been sentenced. For more details, go to KRQE.com. Motor County is suing the design teams who worked on its crumbling courthouse. They want at least $2.9 billion in damages, I should say. Commissioners had $5 million to build the state-of-the-art government center, but the building they designed cost $12 million. Construction stopped when the money ran out. In a new lawsuit, the county claims what had been built is not up to code. Kristen.
Nice day here in the metro. It is cold out there now with temperatures in the 20s, but this afternoon we're talking high temperatures in the low 50s. No threats whatsoever with sunshine overhead. Winds actually look to be light too, only 5 to 10 miles per hour this afternoon. Sarah?
A local 4th grader is making a big difference at his school, making recess more enjoyable for his classmates. Gavin Gallegos and his friend play on the basketball courts every day, but the courts have a lot of damage to them, including vandalism, torn or missing nets, and fading paint lines. So he and a few of his friends wrote a letter to the principal asking to fix those issues. Instead, Rebel Barbershop stepped in to help and bought brand new nets, balls, and hired a company to paint the lines on the court. Crystal?
On to news new at 6. The Journal is reporting appeals judge Timothy Garcia is announcing his retirement. Garcia served on the court since his appointment in November of 2008 by Governor Bill Richardson. Garcia's last day on the court will be February 2nd, 2018. Okay, sad news report. AOL's Instant Messenger AIM signs off for the last time today. The chat app is ending a 20-year run. All personal data associated with AIM will be deleted after today. Nothing will be transferred. That does include those buddy lists. Remember that? In the time before smartphones, AIM was a pioneer in online chatting. Oh, it will be missed, Kristen.
Man, R.I.P. Man, that's how you first made friends, right?
Right? Man, we're feeling old today, aren't we?
No kidding, yeah. All right, friends, let's get a check on traffic. Just some minor slowing. I-40 eastbound from about Coors almost to about 4th Street. Nothing major by any means, but of course, we will continue to keep tabs on this throughout the morning for you.
Okay, take a look at this new video emerging this morning. These hikers were making their way past Indonesian volcano Mount Agung the moment that it erupted. A rare thing to catch on camera, the volcano last erupted back in 1963. Last month, that eruption forced more than 29,000 people to evacuate their homes. Things on the island have since calmed down quite a bit. Okay, what's better than enjoying a movie with a big tub of warm buttered popcorn? How about mixing in some Cheetos? That's right, starting tomorrow, Regal Cinema Theaters nationwide will start selling Cheetos popcorn. That's popcorn flavored with the popular orange dusted chip, of course. No word yet how long this will be available or if hot Cheetos popcorn variety is in the works.
Oh my goodness.
Would you do it?
That looks like a tummy ache to me.
I know, but you should.
I would definitely
once.
try it. Yeah, maybe a smell. I'd try a smell, and then the big one of the regular popcorn.
Of the regular popcorn? You
Just
can't go to the movies without popcorn, right?
No, yeah, why go?
All right, time for the 5 facts.
At number 5, it's been nearly a decade after Breaking Bad debuted, and AMC, it's celebrating with the marathon. Starting December 31st, AMC will start airing all 62 episodes of the series that turned Walter White from a chemistry teacher to a drug lord. Breaking Bad was based and filmed in Albuquerque and ran from 2008 until 2013.
Ooh, that's going to be fun. Number four now. 2 Albuquerque city councilors are trying to give a sick leave ordinance another shot through the council this time, not voters. They're pitching the idea on Monday. City councilors Ken Sanchez and Don Harris announced they will propose a bill on Monday that would require companies with 50 or more employees to provide up to 40 hours of paid sick leave per year. Voters narrowly rejected a similar proposal during the municipal election in October.
At number 3, mild today, tomorrow breezy across the eastern side of the state, and Sunday rain and snow mainly for southern New Mexico with cooler temps.
Number 2 now, the memorial service for Francisco Paco Fernandez, one of the teens killed in the shooting at Aztec High School, is expected to begin in just a few hours. The service begins at 10 o'clock this morning. It will be held at Pinon Hills Community Church in Farmington. His family says his casket will be escorted by lowriders. It's one of the many types of cars that his family says he loved. Number 1 now, the defense team for Mark Redwine, the man accused of killing his son Dylan, is now asking the court for more time to examine thousands of pages of police reports and other documents in the case before heading to trial. Redwine is suspected of killing Dylan in November of 2012. This after the boy disappeared during a court-ordered visit to his dad's Colorado home. Soon after Dylan's remains were found in the woods, Mark was slapped with charges, including second-degree murder. Mark's attorney told the court they're still looking through the documents that took investigators 4 years to compile. The second status hearing is set for April. Mark faces 16 to 48 years in prison if convicted.